Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I'm actually filming this on a Sunday on one of my breaks because I wanted to work for a little bit, and I'm taking a reading break, and I thought it would actually be a good video to film for this week. So why is reading so important? Now, I read on my Kindle, but I actually personally I prefer having a physical book to read. This is just really easy for using if you commute. So whenever I go to the workspace throughout the week, I will take this because I can just throw it in my bag instead of having like a heavy book. This is pretty light. It's also waterproof, so whenever I used it on holiday, I can take it into the pool if I want to read in the pool for some reason, or basically it doesn't matter if it gets water on it. But yeah, I mean, this is a Kindle Oasis. I'll put a link below. It's not an affiliate link or anything, but I'll put the link below if you want to check it out. It is freaking awesome. You can get it with Wi-Fi connection. So you can basically download new books if you run out by just connecting to Wi-Fi of where you're at, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so I use a Kindle. Doesn't really matter. I'm not sure why I'm explaining that as part of the video. But if you guys are wondering on a way or like a tool that you can, I guess, hack having reading as a habit without having to go to a bookstore and buy books, or say you commute a lot, or you just want to have something that's really easy to read and portable, battery lasts for weeks if you just put it on flight mode, then Kindle Oasis has been a lifesaver for me. But anyway, into the start of the video. So why is reading so important? I mean, there's a bunch of different reasons. I'm going to say why it's important to me personally, but most of you probably know the scientific reasons. So it would be, for example, reducing stress, mental stimulation. They wouldn't make you read in schools if it wasn't good for you, I guess, as a kid, someone who's developing or growing up. It's good to read, expand your vocabulary, get good at communicating yourself and sort of learning from other people. So I mean, reading for me was what helped me improve my communication skills and learn new words, because I was reading conversations between people, reading words I didn't previously know, then having to understand them in context and just adding that to my own vocabulary. So I guess from a standpoint that's purely just the true benefits of it, I guess it's probably more vocabulary, communication, mental stimulation, etc. For me personally, I read in my work breaks. So whenever I have a work block, that'll be 45 minutes of work, then I'll have a 15-minute break. And when I'm at the workspace, I know that if I don't, for example, have my Kindle on me, like a book or whatever I want to read, I will go on my phone, I will watch stupid YouTube videos, like I will just watch something else, get distracted, and it's harder, I think, to pull yourself away from a YouTube video or sort of like scrolling through Instagram. You get kind of sucked into it. But with a book, I enjoy my books, I get into them, but I can sort of control myself and be like, okay, it's been 15 minutes, like stop reading. I don't normally have to battle with myself to stop. So reading it's a good way to not pick up your phone, not get distracted by notifications, not have to look at WhatsApp and Instagram and get sucked into that. You're actually using a work break to still learn and improve yourself. So it's a really cool way to change your mind from what you're doing, completely immerse yourself in something different, and just chill out without hurting your eyes. Another thing for a Kindle or a normal book, obviously you don't have the glare on it, so it's not bad for your eyes. I'm wearing blue light blocking glasses just for like phone and laptop. Sometimes when I get headaches and my eyes hurt, so I'll just wear blue light blocking glasses if I'm looking at a computer screen all day, just to help relieve some of the strain. But reading in your work breaks, it's a good way to break up your work without having to get out your phone. So I'll try and not be on my phone until 1 p.m, which sometimes doesn't work, because obviously going to the gym in the morning, ordering an Uber, I'll end up seeing my notifications, then I'll get distracted by that, or have friends messaging me, and it's just a pain in the ass when you want to concentrate, because I get so distracted very easily and I just want to talk to my friends and like look on social media or whatever. So I try and stay off that as much as possible and put my phone in my bag until lunchtime, and then just have my Kindle out to use for my breaks. Number 2 is being able to just learn more stuff throughout the day. So when I'm working, a lot of my work in the morning will be heavy focus work. So if I'm building out some part of a funnel, a back-end email sequence, my main thing of the day, I want to be able to just learn and read about something that I'm interested in the break. So, I mean, I'll probably do a different video on the books that I've read or I'm currently reading. But for example, I just finished up, let me go home. I just finished The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Before that, I read Psycho-Cybernetics. Then I'm just about to start reading Power. I think that's is it Robert Greene? Yeah, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. But you can basically just have a bunch of books on your Kindle. Then I've got Thinking in Bets by Annie Duke. And then there's a few more that I wanna get and read, and I have a bunch of physical books that I have to read as well, but this is just what I use for work. But yeah, the second thing, as I was saying, is actually just reading interesting stuff, and it doesn't have to be fiction. If you're not an entrepreneur, if you're not somebody that enjoys, non-fiction, if you're not somebody that enjoys reading about business and stuff that's related to your field of work, by all means read a crime novel. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just a good way to break up your work time, throw yourself off work for a little bit, just de-stress, chill out, focus on a book, get lost in it, and it just makes you feel happier. Like, I feel happier when I read, and I feel like I'm learning something. Or if I listen to a podcast in the morning, it motivates me to start my day, because I know that other people are out there working harder than me, so I don't have an excuse to just go back and crawl into bed or not do that one thing that I'm not looking forward to doing. So they're the two main things that I actually use reading for. If reading is something that you want to get into, I would recommend integrating it into your work routine like I just described. So if you have work blocks, say you work for an hour, or it could be 45 minutes, could be 30 minutes, could be 20 minutes, whatever it is, try and give yourself little breaks in between, say a 15-minute break like I do, and just pick up the book that you're reading and read. And then every single week you should be able to get through a book on average. That's what I do. If the book's, say, like 300 pages, I can get through it in about a week by just reading 15 minutes every break. So say I read for about an hour and a half a day, depending on how dense the book is in terms of complicated to understand. If it's something that I need to go back and reread over, if I'm highlighting and taking notes, which is what I do on my Kindle, then it could take a little bit longer. But it's just a really good way to have a little mini accomplishment, and it's on my, what are they called? I just forgot. 2019 goals is to read at least a book a month, depending on the type of book it is, because I knew that if I said a book a week, some weeks I wouldn't do it and then I get demotivated. So I gave myself an easier target to hit, and right now I'm doing more than that. I'm doing about 2 to 3 books a month, so a book every 10 days on average I'm getting through. But yeah, I enjoy reading. But those are my two main reasons as to why I do it: to break up work time and not use my phone, and to carry on learning throughout my day and just feel inspired and motivated to finish my work day and get shit done. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about reading, if you read at all, what your favorite books are, and also if you want me to record a video on the books that I have previously read or am reading, maybe recommendations for entrepreneurs, business owners, etc. Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was like a short, rambly video. I just thought it'd be a good topic to film. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, and I will see you in the next video.